Hello. I turned the camera off. I don't feel like being on camera today. I'm just letting you know right now. Camera's off. Just didn't feel like it. Yeah. My brain has decided to fight me, and I'm not a fan of it. Yeah. I didn't sleep well. Just nightmare after nightmare after nightmare. For no apparent reason outside of my brain just being mean. So, you know, living that life. Yeah, and I know that it's not good for me to want to just seclude myself like that, you know? Like, I know that's not... Hold on a second. He was on the phone. It was ringing. They weren't talking to anybody. So yeah, I know that I know that I need to do this, even if I didn't want to, and I just wanted to not, you know, right, get out of there because you're gonna start sparkling. Yeah, that's barely safe there, friendo. Let's make some oxygen in here, pump it to the rest of the base so that they don't have to put suits on every time. I think that'll be good. We're gonna make the same exact thing down here. Somehow. This would go between them. Yeah. Go there. So let's put that there. Yeah, not good for us is still necessary, and you know, that's just kind of where I'm at. I just keep working on this. This looks a lot cleaner and nicer. There's nothing in here right now because I added 2 more down here and reorganized this, cleaned up this whole section, just to make it easier to see what the heck I'm doing. So it looks more it's more effective. Like, this is a lot more condensed. This I can potentially remove, but for some reason they want to hang out in there. I could just add more lums. Got plenty of them. Got 16 in here. Only 3 of those, huh? Huh. Odd. Oh, probably because I'm drowning them all now and not just letting them live. So we're getting a lot more meat to cook, which sucks because it takes so long to cook it. That's the biggest issue I'm finding. Also, it's not getting cold fast enough, and that's absolutely maddening to me. I don't understand why. The gas pipe is so cold. I think I need to fix something over here. I don't think I have this in the right spot. Is part of my problem. So it's making other parts of it cold and not being consistent. I think I need to fix that. Somehow. It's going to be real tricky. I think I want to come in like this and put you here. Like this. there, and then we can do that. Problem is I have to get in here. Because I want to take that apart and flip it. I think if it's flipped and I move everything around, I think it would be better. No, that's probably in the wrong spot, actually. Isn't it? Yeah. This would have to go up here. Gosh darn it. Cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. Destroy that. If I put... This is shale? Oh, interesting. Insulated tile is shale. That's not what I wanted it to be. Oh well. Aisha? Who's Aisha? Do I know them? Aisha. What server? Okay. Well, I'm not... Oh, they tried to... Alright, well, I accepted their friend request. Someone messaged me, and I don't know where that is. Oh. I'm always weird about people that message me. All right, we're gonna fix a couple things. Or change things up a little bit here. Because it bothers me that it's not going into a deep freeze. One of the things that I've started to do is we're gonna move all of this water into these sinks. I'm making this room a clean room, meaning that I'm gonna have all this polluted water is gonna, I don't need to clean it. It's just something to do. I'm just gonna send it up here. There's a ton of bleach stone in here. It's all chlorine gas in here. And the chlorine gas will kill everything. So we'll pump it up. It'll get filtered. Water will go in here. It'll get clean, and then we can send it off. One of the other things that I'd like to do is change this, because this thing is super broken. The steam vent's dormant right now, but I did put a temp shift plate behind it, so it'll shut it off when it starts, so that we can get rid of the steam and redo this whole thing. We've got too much water. I need to find something to do with the water. Maybe burn it off and make just pure hydrogen, just burn off all the water we get into hydrogen for more power. Because we're not using the water. I am flush with water right now, and I don't need it, which is weird because you always need water, but for some reason I don't need it. So I'm debating about taking the water and turning it into ice, which is new for me because I've never done that and it seems like a waste of energy, but it is an idea I have. Let's also do that. I moved this one over one. I want to put something up here, but all our power seems to be down here. So I think if we can get to it, I'll clean this out. If I can clean this out and put all the mercury up here for now, I'll be fine with that for now. I also want to turn this chlorine gas vent into a farm. It will be dormant in 10 cycles, which is when I'll probably try to start working on it. Yeah. But first, let's fix this thing. And what I need is dash of you right here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, why would they be reaching out to me? I thought didn't I get kicked from Zap? I thought I'm not in there anymore. Right, so once we get a couple things set up here. All right, so steam should not come out, and they should be able to get in there. Perfect. Okay, now sweep all that up. Then we'll also do that. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, is that empty? Empty. That is also empty. Good. All right. There should be nothing in there. So the thermal regulator, right? Yeah. Deconstruct that. Bring this around town. It's gonna come through here, I think. What I want. We're gonna get rid of you guys. You and you and you. All of that. Okay. Let's go back to utilities, thermo. This is how we had it. This is how we want it. However, I need to get rid of that and that. Piping, get rid of you and you. So that's how we had it. This is how we want it, right? No. Oh, crap. That's how we had it. This is how we want it. Yeah. Okay. And then we can deconstruct the bridge. We can grab our steel. That. Wait, what am I making? Yeah, thermoregulator out of steel. Good. And aluminum. I want steel right there. That. Let's go back to this. Hold on. I don't want you to turn on right away. That would be bad. They don't want to kick. I haven't been there for a while though. Oh. Yeah, no, I should have said something before I left. Oh well. I didn't really talk a lot. I don't know. How did I do this one? It's like that. So you would go. Yeah. 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 Go in like that. Get rid of this. This. Go like this. That. Get rid of these. This. Go in. Out. Right? Why does that feel weird? Well, because I'm going this way. I think that works. And aluminum. Here like this. Aluminum's pretty hot. Melting point 600 though, so we're okay. Take that out, and then I think we're almost good. Almost good. And then we'll do you first, right? Yeah. Yeah, you could just point them here. Hi, Jokes. You're cool. Ask you anything, huh? Okay, well, would you rather fart loudly every time you sneeze or burp every time you finish a sentence? I already fart loudly. I already fart a lot. I never burp. I don't know how. I've tried. I can't. I'm not capable of burping. So, it's a good question. But I'm already doing it. So, I don't know. I guess the burping would come off rude. So farting. Because that'd be really funny because if I sneeze 3 times, because when I sneeze a couple times in a row. And so it'd be loud farts a couple times. It'd be funny. They don't want to bother him. Oh my gosh. Him being me. Well, they can so they'll bother you instead. Yeah, that seems fair. My secretary, Liv. Talk to my secretary first before talking to me. Alright, so this looks like we might be missing a little bit. Hopefully it works itself out though. Alright, now this I want at -60, which I think is fine for hydrogen gas. Pretty sure. Perfect. There's one empty spot. We're okay. This should fix it up. Hopefully. This is going to run for quite some time. I should have done it out of something else other than steel, but that's okay. We got it. It's a steam room. It'll right itself. What's in here? Is this gunk? It is gunk. Find something to do with gunk too. So gunk doesn't really have a lot of uses, except for being able to be turned into a little bit of petroleum and get some sulfur out of it, which would be really tricky. Be interesting to try to figure out. Some water, but then we get our polluted water, and I don't really. The unintentional representative of everybody. All right, this works out pretty good. This should be good. Now let's see how we're looking over here. Gas wise, we are getting up there pretty good. What I wouldn't mind doing is trying. I've already cut off this stuff and set up a little automated alarm that will pause when we get down to almost nothing. So this is gonna, we're gonna try to burn through all this water so that I don't have to do anything there. And in the meantime, what we will do is, I think we will start pumping it up in there so that it starts sitting and getting rid of it, all its crap. Should be good. And then let's go ahead and grab you. Oh, see, he would have been a good one to have. Grab this guy and relocate him. Just put him in there. We've been putting them in here and they don't like it because it's too high, so they're glum about it. But if we put them in, maybe in here, they might be a little bit happier. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's put you here. Should just fall straight down. And we'll, oh, that's the one that's going to get wrangled. We'll wrangle this guy too. Him over here. All right, what was the other things that I wanted? Oh yeah, I'm working on putting oxygen over here. So let's grab all of this. And let's put in our weighted plate. That's... There is a lot of cold coming in from over here. And the goal is to try not to let it out for too long. I need to focus up, kids. Let's look at this again. Right. So we'll pause real quick so they just get to it. And we'll go ahead and use, no, not that. We'll use nickel. Do that. And then we're also going to need of you. This. And we're going to put ventilation, which is this. Boom and boom. Booma booma. Booma booma. And then we can do, might, how much power is this gonna eat? How much is this? What's on this? 960. And this has, oh yeah, this might work. We might be able to use this line. Might be able to bring it down, connect it to those. They're running pretty consistently, but since we only have one guy, he's only going to be using one of these at a time, and we're almost done using it. So yeah, let's do that. We don't have to need, then there's no need to set up another thing. And we'll make this one red. I wish there were some other colors we could do. That. And then we're also gonna need for shipping that as well, right? Yes. This not out of gold. Save the gold. we down this way? Okay. Do you, and we'll do you. Oh, I need this as well. Can I put that there? Hold on, which way does it go? Right. This. Pink. That. 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 Should be. Oh, crap. Hold on. No. Yeah, it's fine. No. Do that. That should be all of it. Okay. Yeah, that should be all of it. Only tricky part now is doing this. Going that. Right. And bring you down. Straight down like this. I think I'll put another one over here. Potentially. So I can cover this side and these ones. And then we can also have auction come off into these things, which I need to move maybe up here. Maybe I'll put them up here. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll make sure that these are each maybe at 100. We're going to take you. We're going to copy. Nope, we're not going to copy. Take this. Copy. Here. Get rid of that now. Uh-oh. It's starting. Get out. And don't go back. Right. Now then. Set you up. Where are my doopy doops? Is there one running over here? I created a new training room. Moved it over here. And bionic dupes have a auction tank of 240 kilos. So 200 seems like a lot. But I do want them to do that one first. So we'll do that. I want this to get pumped into there first. And then the other one that we set up on this side, right here, can go everywhere else, right? Because we're using these in here, so I don't need to worry about adding auction in here. Let's take you, copy that. This should say green, yeah. Not fast enough. I need to expand that out. I don't know. Okay, that's done. How's this looking? Is this becoming a little bit more stable yet? It looks like it is. That's good. Which is making the content. There is one hole that I need to punch in there. Is there a way to put this down? There is. I am a silly Billy. I can just go straight here. There we go. Should keep it a little bit tighter. We'll leave these just in case, I guess. I don't know. Now there's no gaps. So this should be... These should start to get colder, hopefully. Metal tile, there is... It's still a vacuum. But nothing is... Like, what's the properties on this? Is it going down in temperature? Oh my gosh. It's taking so long to go down in temperature. You see that? Oh, it's taking so long. You've been at work for 9 hours and counting, and it's Monday? Ugh, that sounds horrible. Yeah, this is taking a while. I wonder if we can speed that up somehow. I mean, it's getting pulled from down here, so maybe we send it through the chlorine area to start getting it chiller. I don't know. Kind of... see, I want to move this so that I can build on top of it. Because I want to add other... What I should have done, and I didn't think about this, I just wanted this to get built. I wanted this to be bigger. We do have all this. Oh, there's so much I want. Because now I need more plastic. And I want to be able to have a solid source of plastic. I think we can just break all this down. I don't really care. It's just gonna keep breaking. Yeah, we'll leave it. Okay, okay. We want to send our rocket somewhere. It's got everything it needs at the moment. However, they are putting more algae in here, which is good. Because I'm going to put a bionic dupe in here. Honestly, they don't even need to sleep is the thing about the bionic dupe. And they can use this. They don't necessarily need water. They don't need this. They'll just be able to work and eat. Which means this is not what I'm going to be using. I've got all the plastic, which they're going to burn through, I'm sure of. So what we could put in here, if we go back and look at our ship, we're using a liquid cargo tank that can hold 9 tons. This can hold 12 tons, the cargo bay. This is a research module to pick up. Do we have anything left to pick up out here? Oh, yeah. I want to pick those up. this amber field has something. What does it have? It has an office mug. Well, let's pick up that office mug. And the amber, I guess. Yeah, I want to pick that up. But honestly, everything is kind of come back. We could get the data banks would be helpful. And the ISO sap, I think I want to grab. And then, yeah, maybe we'll grab that from here along with the petroleum. So let's see here. I want petroleum and the resin. And then over here, we want well, it doesn't say isosap. What are we grabbing? Amber, solid resin. Honestly, more gold would be good too. All right. Let's see. How's our new candidate doing? Good. Gives us 2 more power banks there. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. So now we just need the piloting, and he needs a suit training booster. So let's see. Do we have here? Suit training booster. We're gonna go 3 of those. And then yeah, and then let's do break you off and bring you down here. That's perfect. Okay. I need a couple more eco chargers, I think. Get the suit boosters. And we'll make 20 more of those. I want so much power, it's gonna make your head spin. We only have 4 units of power right now, so kind of need more. I might need gonna need to figure out power. Yep. Which is why I'm thinking we try to figure out some better use for. Oh, is this still dormant? Vacuum in here. Bad idea. A little concerned because it's been dormant for a while now. It's got updated, so we have this shale block. Interesting. That's why it showed up. See, I want to be able to add this cold area, but I'm going to build another one of these things here. I need to do it now. Well, let's do this. Let's go with. Yeah, I think it goes right up to there. How big is this thing? Including the neutronium here. That is 13 tiles. So yeah, it would go right here. That is a problem. That is a problem. However, our oxalite's lasting a lot longer, so we might be okay. Maybe I figure out the oxalite first. I move this thing down here. Or here. Right? That's where I want to do it? Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot happening right here, but it'd be a bad idea. Maybe I put another one right here. So that there's always oxygen to get from somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. All right. First things first, we're going to have to move this guy. This. Whoa. Whoa! Stop that. Eventually, we'll replace this all with gold. What's going on here? Oh, alright. I want to remove this as well. I don't want that in there. The power looks good though. For the most part, it's really good. This one is our largest line. But the thing is, it's not really going to be using all of that 6,840 watts or 6.8 kilowatts. It's not going to be using that at any given time. God, this cleaned up so nicely. Oh, I love that. Okay, good for me. Go me. I did great. Okay, now there's no more of these algae guys. That should lessen it. We are just drowning them, which I do feel a little bit bad about. Ooh, shovel eggs. I like those too. Ah, boopy doopy doop. Where do I want to put them? Well, I would like to have them near here. Somewhere near. They are quite tasty. I know that sounds weird to say, but it's true. Let's relocate this thing of air over here for a minute. I think we'll build something right here for them. Maybe. Mini-Me! What up, friend? How you doing? I went to a comic book convention this weekend. It was wonderful. It's called WonderCon 2026. And I will be posting stuff on my Instagram, and then we'll go over it on Wednesday because I have some videos and clips I want to put together to showcase everything. Yeah, it was really fun. I got a couple things. It's always there's a strategy to going through there, and I brought my nephew. He stayed over this weekend. It was really nice, and I introduced him to One Piece. And that was really fun. There's a little bit of cursing in it, so that was a little surprising to me. I might have forgotten. I do have. Is that right? No. Social? Insta? No? Doesn't work? Unless it's messaging me directly. Do I have it set that way? I don't even know what my own stuff does. Oh, IG. It's a command. It does that. I have commands in the chat. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to put them here. Maybe I want to put them there. And we want obsidian. Doesn't need to be that big. but we'll make it that. The thing about these little creatures that we're going to put in here is that they are slightly destructive. And by slightly, I mean irritatingly so. They will, yeah, they're just going to get into everything. They can burrow into just about anything. And, except obsidian. They can't get into obsidian or abyssalite. So what we're going to do is just kind of fill this all in. They can still climb up here, yeah. Here, like that. That. So if we make a nice little room to put them in, usually, and the other thing is you can put 100 of them and they won't get crowded, which is really nice because these guys, any other animals, they typically get crowded when there's too many of them in one spot. They get glum. They don't. Yeah, it can be a little frustrating. But these guys are pretty gosh darn sweet. We'll do this. That pushes all the items out too. And then let's go this to start. Just building, right? Let's go out of gold, I guess. They can't go through the fences, so that's good. Yeah, see, and they won't go in there. Or they will. Darn it. Get out. Oh, I don't need to do that. They both left. Good. Okay. And then sweep that up. Cool. Now, we've got our own special little room for these special little troublemakers. Eventually, we'll move them somewhere else, but for now, relocate them in here. Where we don't need to feed them, we don't need to do anything, and they'll just generate food. They're quite useful. All right, we got our power cable going around that way now. Get rid of all this. Cool, cool. And then we will add... change you out as well, like this. Actually, I'd rather use granite. Okay. How big is this thing? What is this spacing on this? Including the wall. Looking at 8 tiles. So Granite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully. They put doors there and then. Oops, I keep going too far. Yeah, 8. Okay, good. All 3 are in there. Sweet. Right. That. This. Eventually, I'm going to bring this all the way around. It's gonna happen. This. I want to be able to cool the whole base and keep it a nice 30. 5, I think, is what I'm setting this at. 25. 25 is a little sketchy. Might want to do 30. All right, see ya, Liv. Need to start using this. Buildings, we can get rid of you and you. And we can do there. Put you in. That. This. Like this. Right. Do I have that one? I've got that one. I've got that one. None of those. Okay, so let's make a new blueprint. Whoops. New blueprint. That. I like to just call them tests because I don't hold on to them for very long. Get rid of you. You are going to be aluminium. Get these to open. Here. Phone's ringing. Someone else is talking. Nobody. Get this out of here. Let's use our new blueprint. Like that. Oh. Some things don't need to be. Let's get rid of power. And let's get rid of these buildings. Don't. That one, that is nickel ore. I don't like the piping on that. Oh my gosh. I might as well just build this from scratch. I don't like any of it. What the heck? There's piping going through? Oh, I did put piping in there. Just in the off chance I had to cool it off. Yeah. Oopsie. I do that. Nickel ore, conveyor rail. I don't want that. Let's do that. Okay. Let's go on from scratch. You, oxygen. This. Boom, 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 boom. We put our shipping, this guy, aluminum, that, right? Good. We put, you can be granite. That's fine. Put regular door out of nickel, and we will put, get rid of insulated tile. Shipping, conveyor loader, that with automation. Oh, it's an ad break right now. Not gate. Pink. That. Grab you. That. Power. What has this got? 13? What is it gonna do? Those two things. And all of that. Yeah, that's fine. We can put you on here. If I went across, it'd be one. I'd have to go down here anyway. Cheaper. Do it like that. That should give me, yeah, that should be fine. Then we just gotta do our piping. It's gonna be a little tricky. Since I want to come down to this one. Oh, that one's empty. What? What's going on up here? Oh. Oh. Is power really that bad? It is that bad. We're out of peat. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. Not good. Yeah, that's really bad. Moving that up so that I can move some of this stuff up. I'm gonna move this all up one. That would be beneficial. And then we're gonna move you guys, wrangle, relocate you up here. Locate you up here. Critter, we can actually copy that. I'm burning through it real quick. I didn't realize. I did not realize. How many do we have up here? 3. Wrangle you. Irrigation. What? Do you not have water? Water? What's the problem? Enough water. Oh, because I cut off the water source. Well, poop-a-doop. That's true, I did do that, didn't I? Alright. Let's, boop. There. Now we can send some water up. That'll help. But not having any juice is a problem. No juice for the squeeze. Yeah, yeah. That's because these things are draining everything. So we are in a bit of a conundrum. Maybe I should have worked on that hydrogen thing first. Eek. This is generating, but oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is a problem. This is a problem. I need power for this. I need power for this. Otherwise, I wish I could prioritize where the power went. Cannot. This is full. There's no, it's not going anywhere. That's the biggest issue. It can't, it's overpressured, so now it's just being wasted. That'll help a little bit. I can start pumping some of this out. Those are running. Yeah. We got a situation on our hands here, don't you know? All right, I'm gonna have to demolish this. I have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So let's see. How much space do I need here? Including the blocks. We want a block of 11 by 12. Uh, 11 by 12, which starts into out from there. So here, 11 by 12. Which is here. Interesting. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get some insulated, and we're gonna try to do that. I think that's a 5. I'm gonna grab you. Come down. Nope, stop. It's not an emergency. We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna go here. Grab all of this. And then I gotta fill it all back in. But in the meantime, what I can do is... Yeah, you're just gonna have to keep running, dude, until we get this well below where it needs to be at. Because we're not getting anything that we need. We're using too much, I guess. The biggest issue, I think, is right here. These guys are huge power hogs. Huge. We've got almost... Yeah, we've got no juice for them. That's great. Yeah, that guy's going to be running for a while. It's fine. Why are you down here trying to take a deep breath? Ooh, power got out of hand, didn't it? All right. Are you using power too? Oh, you're going to... Yeah, I see what you're going to do. You're going to amp up stuff. Yeah, that's a good call. You should do that. Oh, no. Yeah, I was worried about that. We are going to lose some. Tis what it is, I guess. Did I do that right? I thought it was... 11. Including this is 12. Alright. This doesn't need to be here. We can get rid of that. Need that one there. Toilet out of order? Oh, crap. What do you mean the toilet's out of order? There's no water in there. Why is there no water in there? What happened to the water? Oh, man. Everything is breaking. Exciting for me. Let's fix this. There's your bathrooms, you filthy animals. One thing breaks, it all breaks, huh? More shovel legs, jeez. Alright, I'll relocate you over here. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, I'm gonna have to set something else up. Because these also drain power. They're taking 240. So, what I think I need to do is add tree. Is it the telescope? No. No, it's not this one. It's not that one. Is is it? Yeah, space scanner. It's this one. So this guy will detect. And then, and his power consumption is 120. So what we're going to want to do is go like this. Okay. A couple of them would be good, but we're just going to do the one. Could set more, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna do the one. And then what I will need is one of these. Go here. This. Because what this will do is it'll scan the sky. It'll say, hey, there's a meteor coming, and then it'll turn these on, which will help with our power. I thought we were super good on power. I was clearly incorrect in that assumption. We're going to lose a couple more here, but that's okay. Not too worried about it. I should have put... I need to get all this carbon dioxide out. This all needs to be vacuumed out. Gosh darn it. Let's... Oh, and they're not even wearing suits when they come down here, by the way. Bold move, Cotton. Yeah, why don't you stop shivering and get out? Oh, you're trapped. How about now? Yeah, I don't have them set to come through here normally with a suit. So that's fun for me. Okay, Pete's starting to flow a little bit, so that's good. Maybe we can connect that back up. Set you to 0. So Ruby, if you want to get off, and we'll put you at a 6. Okay, so things seem to be working a little bit better. Got a lot of peat coming in. That should start helping. What would have helped is if I had allowed them to come in here in the first place. And I did not. Because I didn't want them to. You jinxed it. Yeah, man. What is this guy at? How far? Oh, you're almost done. We're going to go ahead and do this too. And wrangle you. And wrangle you. We're moving everything up 1. Go straight across like this. Do you not want to wrangle them? I would like you to wrangle them. Once that hatches, we'll raise this up. In fact, well, let's get rid of that one now. I want to be able to put 2 of these in. That's why I'm raising it up like this. What is this? Just the tough meat? Okay. Tough meat and lum eggs? What? Eat and lum eggs. Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. That, this, you, get rid of this, get rid of all of that. This is tough meat. Oops. Lum eggs. Rid of you. You. Rid of those. It's done yet. Wait. Nope, don't do that. No, stop that. There. Okay, when we get a chance, we'll fix that. But good news is we're back running. Let's continue this ridiculousness. And let's go start working on this. That. And we want to get rid of this. I want to push all this over as much as I can. I'm gonna try to keep this as full size. We're gonna try to keep this as copacetic as possible. I don't want any gases in here. The vacuum right now. want to keep it that way for as long as I can. If I break the slime, gases will offshoot. If I break this, and this isn't dormant anymore, hydrogen, so I want to get everything built quickly. What up? Thank you. How you doing, friend? That's all right. So this whole build, right? Oh, not there. Here starts here. Is 1, 2, 3, right? 3 out. Comes up like this. So it's a. Well, really, it's 11 by 12. No research focused. Let's get a diamond press. Wait, what? Oh, that's not done yet. Interesting. Okay. Uh, 3. And what did I say it was? 11 by 12. So out to here. We'll try to push this all over. Let's also, let's see, 11 by 12. Right there, that guy. Let's see, what else? We need, we'll use aluminum. That's what we were using before. Is it right on top? Yeah, it's right. Aluminum there. We'll want to put some ice here. And we're also going to need you there. So let's get rid of this. Once this gets cleared out. This. Yeah. What do I have? Do I have this blueprint? We can get rid of that. No. Okay. I don't have it. Let's make it. New blueprints. Hydrogen vent tamer. See how well this works. I'm gonna have to get rid of a few things. Oh, show. I think I did it right here. Unless, does it match up? Oh, it matches up right there. Okay, so we'll go right there, and then let's remove buildings. This. That. Put all those in. Not here. Everything. Oh, and I want them to start working on stuff. So this, I think, would be good. I think that works. Get rid of those for... No, actually, that can stay. I want to be able to come up here. Let's get rid of the gas pipes. Anything going right here? Liquid pipes are gone right here, and power. Actually, let's get rid of all this power right here. And liquid pipes. Yeah, don't do that. I don't want this touched yet. The rest of this is fine. Yeah, the rest of that's fine. The 6. As long as nobody gets stuck, we'll be fine. Buildings, we can get rid of that one. And we'll get rid of this one too. Could condense it a little bit further, but things working, so I'm not gonna push my luck. And they can get in and out here, so that's good. And we have some juice, so I can set up another power transformer somewhere over here, maybe? Rid of that ladder. Rid of this ladder. I'm gonna add you. This. That's moving along fine. Incubation's at 100%. Should be hatching. I think we need more ranchers too. I don't think they can get through all the grooming that needs to be done. Oh, you know what we do have though? That I am really curious about? Remote worker docks. Deploy automatons that operate machinery based on instruction received from connected remote controller must be placed within range of its target building. Interesting. They use 120 power. That takes 120 power. That's interesting. The data miner uses 1,000 watts. Wow. That's so much. Where do I put this stupid thing? Probably over here to run it at peak efficiency. It's a lot of watts. Watts? Look at all these watts. Bunch of watts. I wanted to look at temperatures. This is nice and cold. And this guy, I know we don't have the power necessarily for this right now, but I do want to see it go. There's a achievement. Nope, not that. Colony summary. All the way down here. It is Data driven. This one. Produce a data bank using a data miner operating at maximum efficiency. So I want it built so that I might see what the potential here is for maximum efficiency. No whys, only whats. I need more power, more juice. No, all the juice is gone. Making the spreadsheets a way of life for me. Sheet making. Why is this locked? We have a raisin. No raisins. Want to be locked right now. Oh, it is. I hate it. I don't like it. Alright, we can start here now. I'm breaking this. Putting you down. Right. Alright. Push this out to here. Gets rid of all this. Guys, eat it. Eat it. Then we want a good chunk of ice. Yeah, you got a mess. Let's move this up here. Do I have any liquefiable? I do. I have some snow. I have 12 tons of ice. I have a lot. I have a lot of ice. And some nuclear waste. Can I relocate? How much? How much is that doggy in the window? Let's put you there. What happens if I put you there? Just not all 12 tons. Just a little bit. How much are you going to put there? 2160. That might be too much. But it also might be enough. We'll see. You out of here. Get those out. Get rid of this. This, because now it's a vacuum. And you're trapped. How? How did you get in there? How did you get in there? This door was locked and that was built. How did you do that? Get out of there, Abe. Nincompoop. Morons. We'll go. You don't want to go steal, but we're gonna go steal. That's. Break this. You. Do that, I guess. That's. Where is it? You are here. Okay, so let's take this. I'm gonna go here instead, like that. Bring you down to this, that. That's. This is all vacuum, so I'm not really gonna care too much about anything else in here. Let's see. That's steel, aluminum, steel. Looks like almost everything is in its place except for... Yeah. And I think... Nope. We are going to need some cooling, but we have this here. So we could bring this up to cool here and back down. Could be nice. Could be fun. Could do that. A little bit of crude oil to be able to get in and out here. I wouldn't mind doing is breaking some stuff here, but we'll worry about that later. Right now, this is the goal. What is the deal with the third? Oh, because there's no... Fine. Buildings. Boop, boop. Boop. Get rid of these buildings. Get rid of those buildings. You. How did this suddenly open? Oh, because it's connected. Right. Okay. So, you, these settings, you and you, these settings. Now it's locked again. Right. Okay. That looks good. We're almost there. This might be a little too much, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It'll melt it pretty quickly. We need you there. I need to get rid of this. I want one of you. We'll make you out of gold just to be on the safe side. That's... Probably want to get rid of this one. But... Oh, we keep it shale, I guess. Keep it shale? Weird thing, isn't it? And we'll keep that. Oh, wait. Wait. Don't break those. I'll worry about those ones later. There's snow right there. I don't want the snow falling. We'll just do that. Alright. That's good. Let's do this. That's gonna get built. We'll need one of these. Go through here. I'll need... Oh, I see what I did there. Yeah, we are going to need another one because there is a cooling station. Do I need a cooling station, though? No. No, I don't think I do. I don't think we do, actually. So I think we can get rid of this building. And we can just leave it as steam. And I don't need any of those. Because Byakuwas, we can connect straight to this. And that is going to be good enough for me. So let's do this. Grab you, boom. And then you. Hold on. Blueprint. Go purple. I'm gonna bring you over like this. That. Connect you like that. And I think it's gamma? Bubblegum? Bleach? Gamma? Is it gamma? No, it's bubblegum. Boop. We'll do that. We can get rid of you. All this. That will be good. In fact, if we wanted to go cheaper, we... No, this is fine. Leave that. Get rid of that. Piping wise, I now don't need any of this, or 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 this. Definitely don't need that. What I do want, though... Actually, I do want this. I want this. You're gonna hop over like that. We're gonna bring you up like this. Over into that, right? Then you can go right into that. Cancel all these. Those ones can go. Cancel those. You're gonna come over this way like this. Boop. Hold on. Cancel that. And you'll come down this way. Just like this. Alright, let's see what we got. Only thing is we got to be able to connect the power to that. So that'll be a little tricky, but I think we're going to be pretty good. Alright, we'll let them run with that for a minute. How are we looking here? Is this in a deep freeze yet? It's refrigerated. Oh, okay. I'll take what I can get, I guess. I don't care about any of you. Should be 3 and 3. Good. Oh my gosh. Stop disinfecting. Constantly wasting time on the disinfection. Irritating. This is getting nice and low. That's good. We don't need you anymore because I don't think we're we're not sending anything through that. So you can go. Got a 1. 1 1 1 1 1. These this is all clean water now. We're at plenty. So when we're ready to have this again, we can set you and they'll start filling it back up with bleach. This should be, yeah, this is all deep freeze. So once it gets popped over here, it's in a deep freeze, which is nice. That's why it's lasting so long. We're out of juice again. Oh my gosh, we can't keep up. Oh, I grabbed one guy too soon, I think. That's not good. All right. We'll get there. Oh, wow. They finished that real quick. Okay. Clean all of this up. Clean this up. Get rid of that for sure. This up. We're still dormant. That's great. That. rid of this. And this. You can come up this way. Close that off. You. Alright, let's see how this looks. You're gonna come out, go up here, go through here, go boop into that, come back out, go over this, go down here, boop, boop, boop. Perfect. Alright. So let's also clean this up. And we'll go ahead and just put you there. Go to you and you. Let's make this all 6s. I want to study this, but I want do that. Let's empty you for a hot second. Do 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 do. Did you? Yeah, you did. All right, so it's. Oh, that's really not a lot. For some reason, I thought that was a lot more. Got our copper coming through. Just need to bring you here like that. And seal this off now. Empty this. Once that's empty, we can do that. Oh, that's not built yet. Can I get that built? Thank you. I need this sealed in. I don't like this extra space here. I kind of wish we had condensed it a little bit, but it's fine. Biggest issue, I just realized I don't have a place to send this. It needs to go up there. Poopy. This should have gone down like this. Here, like that. Now. I'll leave that in case I want to change it later. We're going to keep. Open that. Get in there and analyze this. Stop celebrating. Importante. All of that's good. I want to look at this. So to run this production rate, this building is operating at its maximum speed. decreases at higher temperature, current ambient temperature. So the higher it is, the lower the temperature, the better it runs. Fascinating. Which also means that we don't have to go up to space to run this thing. Or to do anything with it, honestly. But maybe we get... Does make sense. Maybe we get this running first. And we fix our steam. Steam is dormant for another 7 cycles. It's going to kick in and shut off, which is fine. We're going to say disallow, because we're just wasting chips on that. Don't even need this here anymore. Because I'm going to tear this out and rebuild it. And I got to figure something else out with this, all this ice or water. The water's in here at 86.5%. So I don't know. I don't have anything that eats water. Maybe we do something really stupid and just... I don't know. There is an oxalite machine. Maybe I build something really stupid. Oxalite refinery requires oxygen and a small amount of gold. Now, we can go get some gold. Let's build one just to see what it requires. It's probably not really even worth it. Let's get rid of you. Doesn't matter where we put it, I guess, right? I just need to see. I don't want it plugged in is the other thing. I just want to be able to look at it. I'll just put it right here. I just want to see it. See what it does. Not done yet? Alright, that's done. So we can go above now. Come on, man. 17.2 cycles. Man, freaking tastic. Get that out of here. Get that out of my sight. Rid of that. Everything looks good in there now. We can block you off. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can reach that. That's going to connect up to this, which is going to filter it, but we don't really need to filter it anymore. Okay. Because this is all vacuumed, so it doesn't matter. So we can actually get rid of you. And we're just going to do that. And then that'll come up and go into our hydrogen machines. I eventually want to remove a bunch of stuff here and make it a little bit easier to manage. I want to move the oxalite 100% up here somewhere. Make this colder. Jeez. Taking a while there, big guy. All right. I think we are good to go. Plug that in. This is plugged in. This needs to get built, please. And that liquid should melt eventually. It'll melt eventually. because this is going to come out at 500 degrees. It'll flash this. Boom. Steam. Done. Put a small thing there. Actually, maybe I don't put that there. Maybe I put it... Maybe I get sneaky with it. And we do... this. Can't put a door here. But I want to. Actually, let's do this. New plan! Grab this. Do this. It's a little messy. Care. Like that. Then I can break all that down. We can put a door. Because my plan here is to make it so that this can get enhanced. See these little... We went over this last time, but these little things, they help. A lot. I'm getting a lot of hydrogen at the moment. Let's... Not sure how big this room would be. Might be too big, but we'll see. We'll have all of that. Plug that in, and then I can remove all this. Almost there. Come on, man. There you go. That. All this, break all this. That's perfect. Just go right here like that. Actually, no, I don't want that there. Bring you down. Put you there. And we can put this here. That way, no matter what, this remains vacuum sealed. And maximum room size needs to be 128 for anything, but once that door gets put in, hopefully soon. Boom. Nice. Oh, perfect. That's what I wanted. All right. Good stuff. I'm going to let this run once because it's going to happen. And then we're going to break everything and redo the steam. I don't like it. And then maybe we'll just move the piping in here to cool it off. What I wouldn't mind doing is that right now, 64. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this now. Let's go like this. Take all this out. And we'll take that out. Because the only thing that's really cool in here is steam turbine, and I don't really care about that. I just want to empty all the gunk out. I should just keep going. So that'll go around. In fact, I do this. It'll come around and go right in there. And we can transfer you into this one. Get all the gunk out. And then let's go ahead and start moving some buildings. I don't care anymore about this stuff. Get rid of the automation. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna go this. Yeah, I don't like how I squeezed this one in on that side, so we're gonna probably just block this off and go this way eventually. We can get rid of this door. This door. Get rid of that entirely. Get rid of you? No, we'll leave that for a second. Could just make a hot room. The idea is, I have a wild idea. This uses 600 grams per second of oxygen. And this electrolyzer produces 888 grams per second of oxygen. So, all right, Rustic, you like spreadsheets, right? Were you my friend that likes spreadsheets? Or is it just me? I don't remember. Okay. So let's figure this out. Let's brainstorm here, bud. You and me. We're going to brainstorm this, okay? Here's the idea. I'm going to pause for a second. We've got a lot of water I want to use. Okay? A lot of water. I need to get rid of it. And I could just dump it into the vacuum of space and be done with it. But that seems like a waste. So, we are using this polluted water. We are going to use the polluted water because it turns into water. We'll continue to feed our farm here. But we've got this, like, all this salt water. This water's fine. We've got all this. I've got all this. I want to get rid of some of it. So we got to figure out a good solution to handle it. Plus there's all this other ice. A lot of ice, some other water. So let's take some notes. What we could look at first off are plants, right? Plants are good. The Alveo vera creates oxalate, but it only eats carbon dioxide. And if we were to do it normally, it would require 20 kilos of ice per cycle. There is a machine, I think, in here. Is it a utility? It might be a utility. Ice maker. Let's put the ice maker down up here as well. The ice maker converts water into ice or snow. So we could take some of this and turn it into ice, but I want to say that this is a manual procedure, not an automated. And I think this one is automated, but this one requires... Yeah, so we could use... That's 240 watts. Yay! What up, Northern? How you doing, buddy? You doing nice? Mr. Wolf. They have nothing to do. Gosh darn it. But they did clean up all that stuff. You know what else would be good in here? Radioactive material. Can I put toxic waste in here? Is that a good idea? Probably not, right? Uranium? Depleted uranium would be fine. I'm hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. Doing my best. I don't like these puff eggs. Puffs are impossible to... I'm not going to bother with that. Okay. So we could use the water and turn it into ice. It takes 240 watts though. But it doesn't say how much it uses. So I just select what I want and it just makes it, I guess. It's going to be used as a small renewable source of ice and snow. So we could do that. But it's not like we pump it in there. So they... So it's just... They bring the water to it, I guess. If I go on plumbing... Okay. Well, I don't think I like that. That's more manual labor, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so the other option that I'm kind of leaning towards... It is pretty fun, huh? Yeah, it's very Astroneer, in my opinion. Very Astroneer. And I love Astroneer. So if you liked Blossom, Astroneer's a pretty good one too. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the Ice Maker then. So the other option here is that we do... get this gunk out of here. Get that out of here. Put that down there. The other option is we use these electrolyzers. Electrolyzers are handy dandy little things that we usually use to make oxygen. But since we've got 101.7 tons of algae, not really too worried about making oxygen. However, we could still do it and just make it so our bionic dupes could get oxygen a little bit better. That would be fine. But with the bunch of critters we have right now, what's the rating on this? 4? It's a 6. We're gonna do that. 20 and make this a 5. Those are 6s. These are all 5s. That's 4. That's a 4. All right. I did not move these up. That's fine. I'll do it later. Right. So the electrolyzer produces water, breaks water into oxygen and hydrogen. It takes 1,000 grams a second, which there's 600 seconds in a cycle, so we can do the math that way. But the oxygen is what I'm curious about. 888 grams per second of oxygen is created. And if we pump that, if we pump that oxygen right into our oxalate refinery, we can get it's 600 grams a second of oxygen. Very little gold. I'm not worried about that. 600 grams a second. But one of these is enough for 1.5. So, a couple. Oh, that's cool. Wait. Star rupture made blossom? Or star rupture made green hell? I think Blossom just had an update too with more automation stuff, right? Oh, they made green hell. Gotcha. Yeah, they have. I haven't gone back to it. What are you doing right now? Tinkering. Okay, good. Tinker away, my friends. Yeah, Star Rupture is co-op. Blossom, I don't think is. They might have plans for it later on, but I don't know. So, my idea is we burn a bunch. Now, here's the biggest issue. The biggest issue I'm thinking of is power, right? This uses 120. This uses 1200 watts. So unless we're making more than 1200 watts, it might not be worth it. This is got a tune-up, so it's making 1.2 kilowatts, which is 1200 watts. They're each making 1200 watts. So as long as they're getting tuned up, but one hydrogen running completely will power this. But just that. This is going to produce how much hydrogen? 112 grams per second, and this uses how much per second? 100 grams per second. Okay. So one hydrogen generator for one of these would work. But if I want to have more hydrogen gas, I need to have more electrolyzers. But if I want to use more electrolyzers, I need more oxalate refineries because they don't quite even out. I still have an excess of oxygen. And I have to get rid of the oxygen. So, click on oxygen. Transitions to, transitions from, applications. The hydrocactus eats up oxygen and takes polluted water and sand. I don't want to do that. Longhair slickster, that's not a big deal. The dense puff. The dense puff is very difficult to keep because of how they grow and change. Trying to keep only dense puffs because they come from these stupid things. A regular puff. This guy has a life cycle of 75 cycles. That's his lifespan. But in the course of that lifespan, he'll drop an egg. He'll drop a Prince Puff. The Prince Puffs are fine. They can eat up all the oxygen. But trying to keep one, it's very difficult. these guys poop out slime, which we don't really want. But they need polluted oxygen. So maybe we try this. We put them in a room and try to eat all the oxygen. These guys would eat chlorine gas and poop out bleachstone, which they actually, it's not a positive outcome though. The dense puffs would be good if we had a lot of them to eat up all the oxygen. We'd save on power. But the steam is going to create a lot of liquid, and I need to get rid of it. Yeah, I need to get rid of it. It's the biggest issue I'm having. This is producing more watts now, which is great. Okay, what I think I am going to do though... Oh no, I can't yet. Gosh darn it. I wanted to put someone in a space, but we're constantly on empty for eco batteries. That's tough, man. I need to add another power bank charger. I hate that. I really hate that. Get rid of that. We're gonna move this somewhere else, I think. Get rid of all that. All this. This is filling up nicely. My plan is to... Oh, uh-oh. Someone's trapped. Oh, you peed yourself? That's gonna be unfortunate. How? Really? I thought you could get out of there. What do you mean you can't? You can hop that. Who peed themselves? Didn't you pee yourself? Did you pee? Wait, did you? Who peed? Didn't somebody else pee themselves? Was it Maya? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move you to here. And then, Abe. Don't go anywhere, Abe. Unequip the suit. Now, put the suit back on. There. Abe's a real problem child, isn't he? Real problem. We've got 10. Wow, we've got a lot of... a tonnage of... Am I just not getting it low enough? No, we've seen copper come out. There's plenty of copper here, so it does eventually come out. All right. Should be going pretty soon, right? No, 13.5. This should be going pretty soon. Let's sweep you all up. I don't want that in there. In fact, get rid of those. That. Whatever this is. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I need to change that. Do this. Disconnect that. This is gonna come up this way. Get rid of this liquid bridge, yeah? Yeah. It's gonna come up, go like this. We'll have it come around, cool itself off, like that. And then just go right back up. Right? Get rid of all of this. The minute it pops up for a hot second, it's gonna get, it'll be hot. This, this. Rid of that. There we go. Good enough. There's still a lot of... So what should happen is there's a temp shift plate made of peat right here. And when this pops off, this thing's gonna turn into a block. And that shuts it down for the moment. Which sucks because it's a really good source of power. But also, this is not built right. I don't like this build. We tried it. It doesn't work. It only lasts for maybe a... If we're lucky, it would have been a... It was... We were lucky. It was only like 100 cycles. It didn't last that long. We want it to last forever without having to work on anything. But the problem is we're building up so much water. Biggest issue. Never had that issue before. Too much water. Too much water and a tiny map. This map is not that big. Not that big at all. If we could get also our food underway. Look at our... Gotta figure this power out. It's gonna be the biggest thing right now, I think, that I need to do. Hey. Because I've looked up a bunch of different things. Like, there's a lot to look up for steam turbines. And I'm gonna see if this shows. Is this not showing for some reason? Show yourself. Why don't you want to show the screen? All right. Well, this is what I'm looking at. This is what we built, and this is the vent. Okay, pretend that's the vent. This is what we built. It doesn't work as great. There's a lot of other builds this person has made. I don't like them, so we have to find a new one. It's always tough. So I had asked around a bit on Reddit. And I didn't have that much luck. I mean, I did and I didn't. Here. I got a lot of feedback. Critical power levels? What? Uh-oh. You're eating right now. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well. Oopie. All right. Well, that's a problem. What do we put in here? Those are boosters. Those are microchips. Yeah, let's put boosters in there. How much space does that take? 2? All right, we're gonna. This reaches far enough. All right, this is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna have to do this quick. Okay, buildings. Build, build, build. Amount of gold. You. And then shipping. Gold. That. Hold on. Do this out of gold as well. Hopefully that doesn't hinder us too bad. And we will build, try to get on top of this a little bit. We'll build 6 of these. Actually, don't do those. Do them out of cinnabar ore. They just disappear afterwards. So it'll be fine. All right. Then this, get rid of you. Make this out of gold. That. This all out of gold. Oh, that's all the gold. Okie dokie. Used up all our gold. Splash. Why not? Yeah, I know they're critical. I'm working on it. There's the oxygen. this guy do? This guy uses 2. Wow, that's a lot of steam or a lot of oil in there. Not horrible. But we can get more juice out of this. All right. It's time to get down to the math of this, right? It's time. So, a steam vent produces. I need to pull up the oxygen wiki and look at steam turbines produce the most amount of power at a steam temperature of 200 degrees Celsius. Right. Useful trivia. Steam temp. Gotcha. Yep. The design. That's it. That's all I got. Steam vent taming. Oh. Whole bunch of crappy math. Yikes. That's kind of borderline insane. All this math. So if the steam temperature is at just under, if we keep the steam temperature at 200 degrees, we can get 850 watts. Oh, you did? How many? Oh, that's incredible. We can set automation to min-max it, but how much you'll have, how much? That, I don't want that main monitor to show up again. How much, how many buildings? That's tricky. We want to be able to use this at 200 degrees Celsius, and this puts out at 500 degrees Celsius. I think we can get 3 out of this. I don't like that spot placement though. I want to move it over 1. Ten electrolyzers, 10 refineries, and 11 hydro generators. What's the net gain in power though? How much gain in power? Because the electrolyzer uses 120 watts. Oxalate refinery uses 1.2 kilowatts. The other problem here, Rustic, unfortunately, that we're not considering is also we have to use a gas pump that requires 120 watts, 240 watts. Gas pump requires 240 watts because it's not like it's just going to pick it up and go. Now, something that I saw John Francis do, which is a really brilliant idea, is to use these beta hives to get to feed these things to get resin, which we could use to get plastic, but also might be able to use these guys to feed these Saturn critter traps, which pollute, which apparently use polluted water. But the problem is that the Saturn critter traps that will produce hydrogen, and they use polluted water. If we use them normally, they make plant meat, but they also produce hydrogen. But they need to be fed live critters. I don't know how much hydrogen gas they produce, though. So what I'd want to do is create a new farm to make a hydrogen, to make just a purely hydrogen based farm, which would also work wonders, right? Be great. Now, this, we put a wall here. 1, 2, 3. I want to do this in 15s. So we'll go out one more. Here. Take you out like that, right? And this is not big enough. One more. That. This. Get rid of this. That. I'm gonna push this all over. Overpressured. Oh crap. It didn't go off because it's too much pressure in here. Dang it. Hurry up. I didn't realize that. Gosh darn it. Pressure. It's over 5 kilos. Biggest issue right there. Let's get that. That should spread it out. I just needed to go off once to shut it down. Overpressure is great and all, but there it goes. It's starting to cool down now. Good. Okay, sweep it up. Get it out of here. Could pump this into a thing. Maybe I will. Not a great idea, but huh. I don't have don't have a way to get power to that. Causing a whole bunch of issue. Let's do it anyway. That and yeah, we'll go steel. Why not? I need to pump this out. We're just gonna store a bunch of it, which is weird. So much steam. Would like to block it off on this side. That'd be a wee bit better. But I think I am gonna do that. That. Put this. Actually, no, don't do there. The granite on this side. Yeah. What are you doing? I want to block this side off completely. There's not really a reason. Yeah, there's not a reason. Get rid of that. This is another polluted water vent, and it can't do anything with that. It's too low. It'd fill up right away unless I set power, but we're fine. It's water. Eight refineries, 10 electrolyzers, gas pumps, 111 generators or 11 generators. No power extra produced. That's insane. 11 generators, no power extra power produced. 4,000 grams a second oxygen overproduced. 20 grams a second hydrogen overproduced. 4,800. Jeez. Yeah, that's not worth it. I'll have to find another route for that.
We're filling this up with steam and it's a horrible idea. This thing won't go until it's... Unless I just pull it off. Maybe I should have just done that. Ugh. That might have been a better idea. Yeah. I could pump it into other things, the oxygen, but we've got a lot of algae. Yeah, we're almost evening, like going dead even on algae. What's going on here? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna move. Well, we'll leave this down here, I guess, but we're gonna close this off so that they can't go on this side, and then I'll open this up and block this off so that we can get over here. There. Then I can start clearing some stuff out, moving some things around. This is gonna fill up, and I'm still not gonna be low enough. Gosh darn it. Alright, fine. Let's... Ugh. Pain in the butt this is. All this steam. Can't do anything with it. Yeah, I'm gonna just stop doing that. And, get rid of all that. I'm gonna put... I guess we'll put in a, thermal aqua tuner, and we'll just set this up like we normally would. And it's gonna run a lot, which sucks because I didn't want to do that. That's... I want all of this to cool off and go away. And now the fun part. You go in, you go like this. You go like this. We're gonna bring in... Yeah, we're gonna use the iridium. Just like that. And you're gonna come in like this. You're gonna come in like that. We get rid of this fire pole. And we're going to put in some automation. It is this. Yeah, I don't think we'll do that idea just because it was too much, too extreme, and we're barely holding on to any power as it is. So I need to get this thing running as quick as possible. And I would like this to be if we can keep it at, it's above 75. Right? That's what I want. All right, let's do that. And off you go. We're just going to pull as much out as we can. In fact, let's go faster. Use up some power. I don't care. I want this done. So we'll get some water. It'll start dropping down. You know what we might do? See how this works. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to see what happens. It's going to break. I might as well just make this a giant steam room, right? Just bring it over here, block this off. Because we've got all of this magma, got so much heat right underneath us. Look at that. The minute I break into this, this immediately turns into steam. Because that's 1,376 degrees. Boom. Let's make it that. What's happening here is we're spitting out hot water, or hot steam, but it's cooling off real quick. And this is dropping super fast because we're pulling out all the heat. So the steam is turning into water, which is great. Which means this will be able to go off here in a minute because we're getting real low real fast. Ad starts in 10 seconds. Yeah, it'll solve the overpressure issue, and then I can start removing some stuff. And what I need to do... Did they finish? They did finish. Okay. Put that there. Break that. Break all of this. All right. Now, block that off and don't go down there. Perfect. Okay, and we'll take this and we'll go here. Nope. All the way down like that. Get rid of these. We're going to come in. I don't think I want to deal with the zombie spores, but I do want to get this. And I want to move them. There's a lot of stuff I want to move. Is this really overheating? Fascinating. It is doing that. Okay, well, let's try to fix that, I guess. Somehow. Is it because it's a vacuum right there? No, there's a little bit of steam. Okay. So that's fun for us. Let's hold off for a second. Oh, is this pulling heat? Weird. Oh, there it goes. Come on, get that temp shift plate up. Come on. This is all nice and good, but woof. Temp shift plate is cooling off too quick. But we're getting power, so I guess that's good. And now we've got 15 units of... Okay, so putting this extra one in there is good. Good, good. Let's remove all that. You have nowhere to go. Cancel that. But we're doing better on that front. I built a little farm. Or not farm, a thing. I don't know. Built something. This hasn't gone up yet? My goodness. Yeah, and we're getting some juice. Let's say if it's over 90, I guess. This one or not. It's getting close to 5K, but this isn't... This temp shift plate. Because we're... Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. I see the problem. I'm cooling it off. It needs to go up. All right. Oh, did I not connect it? Did it break? I don't want to take any of the heat out anymore. But this temp shift plate is going down in heat. Dang it. Accidentally built something that works, kind of. Gosh darn it. How this was supposed to happen. Joy. All right. Well. Is this gone yet? No. 3.6 cycles. This is looking good. Let's do a bit more. And we're gonna get rid of some buildings. Get rid of this. Need those. New printables available. That. Whoa, where'd all the there's so much backed up here for carbon dioxide. And now it's like gone. How'd that happen? Hey, yeah, we did it. All right, now get all that. And let's figure out something new here, shall we? Get rid of that. Get rid of all this. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Milligrams. It'll cool off quickly. Sweep that. Good vacuum. We have essentially made this uninhabitable. Go me. It's gonna be a vacuum soon. It'll cool off. Automation. We'll get rid of you. Piping. Get rid of all of this. This. All of this. That. Get rid of you. Get rid of all this. Keep that. Now, I'm going to have to try to figure out some design potentially off camera because I'm not really sure how to do it. And there's so much stuff I need to look up. But this thing will produce a lot. We've got some salt water. We've got some regular water. I think I just am gonna make this a steam room. But I want to clean this out. And I want to move the shine bugs. And I want to move the bonbon trees. We're gonna put over here. Once I clean this out, right, then I have a little bit more space to play with. I don't want things in here, so let's get you out. Got all of these chunks of water. Get rid of these. You. And we're gonna put igneous. Right here's where I'd want to go. Maybe there. Get rid of this. Pretty sure this connects to the main line, so I got to be careful about this line. I'll have to move it. He earned a skill point. Yay! Boop. Boop. He's gonna be... Alti is gonna be our super flyer. Our super pilot. And Josh, we're gonna... I don't know what we're gonna do with Josh yet. Yeah, it will be. We'll have to I don't know if I'll gonna open it up right away. It's a lot of water, so it'll be too hot. It'll heat up, but yeah, I'm not sure yet. Plus, with this being a lock, I think I need to focus on just using the steam vent for the moment. I think I can only get 3 off of it, but I want to be able to monitor. Like, we got to figure out something with all the oxygen. Problem. Or the water. I need to pump it somewhere. Look at plants. Plants that might use it. Arbor tree uses polluted water. Balm lily uses just chlorine gas. And they make, well, they're good for the Drecos. Bog buckets, I think, use polluted water. Yeah. Bonbon trees use snow. We could make snow, but that's, again, using bottled. Bristle blossoms are water, but they require light. I want to do that. These things create salt. I don't really need salt. Apparently they make... Oh, they require chlorine gas. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Dew drippers require brine ice. Dust caps require bleach or slime. Slime requires slime. We don't have gas grass. Grub fruit uses sulfur. I'm skipping some because I know that they don't take anything. Millweed doesn't take anything. Some of these aren't things you eat, they're just decorations. This one we're growing. What's the bush? Bush uses phosphorite. Phosphorite we can get from Drecos, which we would use pinch of pepper plants, which use polluted water. Okay. Plume squash uses ethanol. No, no. Smiling grubfruit, I think, is sulfur. Yep. There's only one that uses water? Everything else uses polluted water? Waterweed uses salt water. Sweet corn stalk doesn't use anything except peat. I could use the water to make some power. Yeah. Could make a Dreco farm for the pinch of pepper plants. I could save all this polluted water and use it in something else, and then use the water from this to feed all of these overgrowth nodes. But we are getting some polluted out of this, which is going directly into these. I could save that, put it into something else. That water could go into these, and I could put this polluted water into something else. The pike apple bushes, is that? No, they require phosphorite. Pinch of pepper plants require polluted and also phosphorite. They require 1,000, which is 1 kilo. The Drecos eat those. So we could get a Dreco and build a Dreco farm. Do that. Where are you going? Why can't I put something? Oh, stupid back wall. Get that out of here. I want to make sure no one comes down here anymore. Because we're gonna... No one's down there now. Well, as long as nobody goes down there when I'm... as this is being built, we'll be fine. Algae's starting to go down now. Like that. Maybe I do just make... You know what? I think it's a better idea to make the Rodriguez. We can use the water. It'll be fine. I'm overthinking it. The problem is I'm trying to use all the algae, but algae doesn't take up as much space as all this water. So why am I overthinking it so much? You know what I mean? We just cool the water down, which is going to take some power. We throw it into a steam bath, take that water out, cool it off, and then we just throw it into some oxygen and pump it through. We get a bunch of iridium, because that doesn't overheat. We'll build the whole thing out of iridium. That way it doesn't overheat. We can put in as hot water we want and cool off the oxygen. It'll be easier. Yeah. I'm overthinking it. Let's do that. We'll just find a good place to put it after we clear out everything else. I'm just monitoring this. I don't need someone running down there and getting stuck. All right, so that's gonna be good. Let's do. Come through, we'll clean out a bunch of this. This is vacuumed. No, this is chlorine gas in here. This is closed off and vacuumed. I like. Are you tinkering? You must be tinkering, right? Start sending that up to get cooled off. Excited for this to go off. It needs to have something to... Oh, hold on a second. I did not finish this one. Oh, nuts. Did anything get broken? Look like it. Looks like they still fired. I did this a long time ago and they're all turned off, but it isn't powered. Power this. It'll scan the skies and tell me, hey, there's a thing coming. It'll be a real close call, but it'll tell me. I don't care about these. There we go. Now that'll start scanning. Oh! Oh, I am stupid smart. Look at me be so smart. Right. Alright. Let's bring you, I guess, right through here. Yeah. Once that's empty, we'll connect this in. Be good. I want to be able to pop you. How am I going to do this actually? I think I want this to come. This is going to come out like this. Come around. Oh, nuts. How am I going to do this? I want to cool everything off. I mean, the temperatures are okay. We don't need to do it. It's a little warm down here. It's okay. Yeah, let's come up here. We'll come over here. Go first. Break all of that. This. And we're just gonna go for it. The thing is, yeah, sedimentary. That's to yeah, go this 3 here, 2, 3 here. 3 here. That's you. There. That. 1. This. That. That. This is how you do it. Hopefully, I don't get trapped. I will do a door though, because I don't want the flyers to get out. Get all that. That'll take a while, but still just the tiniest bit of steam in here. That's so weird. Oh, construction 3. That will give them something to do while we're doing other stuff. Yeah, I will have to figure out what to do with this guy. He's overpressured now, and it's gonna next dormancy is 67.6 cycles. So more power would be great. Feel a little bit better about it. Not sure what to do with this either. Yeah, I think I'll save here, and I'll play around with some stuff offline to see what a good Steam. I'll start looking some stuff up because there's a lot of complicated builds. I didn't really want a complicated build, but some people do like min-max it or what's this one? Oh yeah, this guy had what the heck? Why can't I look at this? This one guy had a huge one that that takes care of all the steam. It's like 4 turbines or like 8 turbines, but I don't have the space to put turbines on this side, and I'd like to only go on this side, which makes it really tough. Oh, this guy had 5 turbines, 2 on each side, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and I can't fit that over here. So that's not going to work. I like to look at pictures. Oh, this is a video. I don't want to. How did he get? Oh, he didn't break those. I see. Infinite gas storage. I hate those. I hate those little glitchy things that people do. Like, it's cool, but it's not something I want to do. So maybe we just throw down a few here Why is that showing it like that? Get over here. See, we built this, but I could take this apart and move it down here. But I think what I would want then would be something we haven't researched yet. Oh, these transit tubes. I'd want transit tubes to come down here, which I need to build anyway, to be honest. So maybe I do push this back again and put a transit tube on this side. Maybe. Problem is transit tubes take up space and we don't have that much space. I need to get rid of the salt water. If we can keep you overpressured, I can empty all this salt water up here. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That's really not a bad idea. It's cold. This is warm. Hot. This is hot. But we can put it up here. We can deal with it later. Move things around a little bit. The problem with transit tubes is that they take plastic. And plastic takes up space. I could go through here, but that is in our way. Can't go through there. Can't get rid of the neutronium. If we hadn't had built this so wide, it would have been better. Just like the wideness of this. I'm thinking. Let me just leave that. I'm gonna start pushing this over whatever's in here. And I think we're just gonna slap down a few things and make it self-cooled. We'll have one that pops it back in. I don't know. Hold on. Let's do this. I've got a new idea. Let's do this. We'll share our screen real quick. Even though it doesn't want to. Okay, so this is a blueprint thing. So what we'll do is we'll do a build. We'll go tile. Elements. We're gonna make it out of igneous, but it's not the tile I want it out of. Is it unknown? No. Nope. Ah, here we go. Insulated igneous. Okay. So they were also doing something else. Base. Maybe it is under here? No. They don't have. Okay. I was hoping they had neutronium in here, but they don't. People were using this, right? we put that down, I guess. And then we put down for the vent, it was a station, I think. Right, so that's our vent. And then go here, do this. Igneous, right? 2, 3. Oops. That. We've got you. Whoa. You like this, right? Power. Steam turbine. Make it out of aluminum. That. The problem is that we're gonna have so much heat come out, but we want to keep the heat, so I'm gonna have to automate stuff. Thank you for stramming. It's going all right. This guy over here did some stuff, right? But I didn't like how this is the one we built. I didn't like how this worked. Yeah. This person's got a lot of different things in here. Look at all these automated things. It's insane. It's insane. This one doesn't even have it in there. What's going on here? What is this? Tiny hot steam vents that produce under... Oh. Nope. So some of these are for... some of these are for actual vents and some of them are for smaller vents. I see. Alright. I'm going to play around with this. I'm going to save here and I'll come back to it. I need to get up. I need food. And I appreciate you all hanging out with me today. It really means a lot. I've got people coming by tomorrow to look at our floor and give me an estimate about any fixes that need to be done. And I'll probably be on camera on Wednesday, but we'll also be talking about some other things on Wednesday. Yeah, I love you all. Take care. Get some sleep, get some rest, drink some water, eat some food. Do the best. Thank you. Okay, bye.